Hello? Is all this fucking shit running properly? I don't know if it fucking is. I don't know. It looks like it is. Personally. Oh, wait, oh we're unlisted. Okay. So how do I change this to not be fucking unlisted? I have to go fucking option. Um, that'd be pretty fucking cool. Because I would like this to be displayed to everybody in the fucking mobs. Um, so, so essentially, this is what's going to be happening. Let me go ahead and share this to the Discord. Um, I guess maybe. Okay, there we're shared the fucking Discord. So essentially, what's going on is that it's day before 4th of July. We had some things playing with some friends, and then 4th of July, it's going to be another fucking easy game with some fucking friends, and I've been drinking. Beer balls. Thank you very much for the very insightful fucking comment to the live stream. But anyway, I've been drinking quite a bit tonight, and I played a little bit of Valorant tonight. I laid down and I realized, you know what, I can. I'm not very tired, so I want to get back up and I want to fucking do some shit. Mic quiet as fuck. I can raise the volume of the microphone. That's the most the microphone will go up. Um, Lyric is a moderator. What? Is that a moderator? Is that a moderator? Or is that a is what the fuck is that icon, bro? Good now. We're good. Okay, sounds good. Um but anyway, I've been drinking quite a bit. Um Not a moderator. What is that? Top fans. Top fans. You have 75 XP for being a top fan, brother. I don't know who you are. I'll be honest. I like to notice the people who really interact with my channel a lot, but I just don't notice it. Micah, I am happy to see Micah here also. Um but anyway, I want to go ahead and I'm Lyric in your Discord server. Let me go ahead and check that out because I do like to see who the people are in my that really follow me. Lyric. I'm not exactly seeing you. Let me see if you show up here. Lyric, yeah, you are in fact here. That is true. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't recognize you. Crispy Soap, hello. Go to production, that's where I post the most. Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and go to production. Like over here, maybe. Let's see. Production, probably not here. Probably not here. From Lyric. You know, I'm not saying you, but I'll do this in my own time where I'm kind of like, honestly, it's kind of crazy how many people we already have in here when it's 1 a.m. Uh, but hello, Mr. Crispy Soap. Hello, whoa, Sekiro. Welcome into the stream. But anyway, I've been drinking quite a bit tonight. I had to get together with some friends. Because 4th of July is tomorrow. For those who are not American, it's our little Independence Day. and I played a little bit of Valorant. I laid down and I spilt water all over my mouse pad. I currently don't have a shirt on, and my dog is laying down on my bed. So, um, I'm not tired, so I want to sit down and try and do something. Uh, Zakuro, it's Cyber Kuro in the server. Everyone's in the server. Everyone's in the server. This is great to see, bro. I love it. I love it. I love it. But anyway, you're gonna see a live process start to finish of me making a video, and essentially what I'm gonna be doing is that I've been teasing this community sample pack for a while now. Pretty much I've been. Hold on, let me put this chat to the side. Uh, I stared at FL for 4 hours and did nothing and saw the stream. That's beautiful. That's what I like to see, bro. I really been MIA when it comes to music. I really haven't been able to do anything musically. And so why not just jump in? Oh shit. Sorry. And just, do a stream of me doing something quote unquote productive. Uh but I've been teasing this community sample pack where pretty much people put their samples in and I throw it into the community pack, and then, out come a community sample pack. I will be doing more of this in the future at some point, and then, blah, blah. I've been I've been struggling for inspiration so bad without just taking whole samples from Splice. That has actually been an issue with me too. I've really been focusing on just trying to get my sound design and my music creativity flowing, but it's been hard. Lately, I've just been doing a lot of. I've been playing a lot of guitar, and I've been learning a lot of instruments. So I've just been kind of focusing on trying to be more actual musically based, like with guitars, pianos, and drums, than actually producing music, which I think has helped me a little bit, but it's kind of like dwelled my creativity. Can we still post samples to community, or is it closed? I'm kind of new to the server. It is closed at this moment. Um, but honestly, if you throw like 10 to 20 samples in there right now, I'll include them in the final pack. And I'll include you into the video. Because, like, literally what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a video right now, edit it, and then get it ready for upload for tomorrow. Because I'm going to release the entire pack tomorrow. So, let me go ahead and find the pack. Where is it at? Here is it. I'll have to deep dive. That's fine. So we have some of my samples, some of WSO's, Prism Shards, and XY EDM, Motion Wave Manikas, Kishi, Gecko, Flexstorm, Asteroid. I decided to do it kind of differently than a lot of other artists, where they just kind of shove everything into one folder, and I wanted to do it based on artists because I really want to highlight the different people that really contributed to this artist, to the sample pack. Because I don't want it to be about more of the samples than the artists that contributed to their samples to the sample pack. Because obviously this is going to be a free sample pack, and I will highlight that in the videos and in the sample pack very directly. Obviously it's going to be free. Dude, I'll play Bloons TD6 right now. Let me throw a sample in there, and you can hide it in your folder. My samples never made it. I'm okay. Did you throw some samples in there? Because I'll be honest. A lot of the samples, a couple of the samples didn't go in there exactly. Like let's say, Dead on the Inside. He just kind of threw like a fart sample. Poet, I think his sample might have gone in there. Might not have. I'm not sure. This is, like I'm saying, this is a... I deleted mine actually. Damn. Okay. Yeah, it's still quote unquote closed, but if you want to throw some in right now as I'm actively working on it and doing this, then I will go ahead and add it and do whatever. Uh like I said, this is not going to be a musically driven, stream or whatever. This is just going to be me making a video and blah blah blah. I did already make the art for it, and I'll be honest, I'm way too fucking drunk to do any type of graphic design. I don't even know if I can do video editing. I'm probably just gonna record the fucking video and then like go to bed. But yeah, yeah, that's the fucking gist of it. But I wanna drop it Friday since I did look at that. 3 days ago I did promise to drop it on the 4th or on the whatever the fuck it is, the Friday. Um, Even though my dumbass had plans for Friday, so I'm not sure if I can actually do that. But it will come this weekend guaranteed. And it's crazy that I have my top 1, 2, and 3 fans in this chat. I don't know what this means because it says you all have. Oh, my game's ready to download. My Battlefield 5 is ready to download. That happened faster than I thought. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back to the chat. And Cheapskate did say he was going to drop a couple samples in here, so I might include those if he does. Anyway, let me show you what I did do. What I have done in the last. I've been on hiatus for the last 3 months, and let me show you what I have done. And that is, on God, this one project. I made a trap beat. That's all I've done in the last month. W Kiro, dude. I fucking love Kiro, dude. His new EP with him in Convexity, it's kind of mid, but you can't hear it. Interesting. Why can't you hear it? Okay. Let's try and figure this out. Why can't you hear it? This is unprecedented. Why can't you hear it? Do I do primary sound driver or do I do FL Studio SIO? There we go. Now you should be able to hear. What project are you super most proud of? That's actually a really good question. Honestly, if you want me to get like super real and super like deep with it, I've never been really too proud of my music because a lot of my sound design comes from Sandbox. A lot of my music comes from using samples and everything to my advantage to make a sound that sounds kind of unique. So it's probably Love in the Dark. That's probably a song that I made for something private that you won't know yet. Uh, but that is a song that I've finally made my own sound design, own techniques for. Essentially, it's a start to finish thing that I'm not going to disclose. But pretty much it's my own sound design. Everything came out from me. And that's probably the most. How would you feel about Serum presets being at a pack? Because I have some I'm willing to give for free. So here's what I do too. I'd be using samples and distorting them too much. I feel like disappointed when I put a drop stack loop on a loop. I can't even claim any credit from. Okay, so first of all, how I feel about Serum presets being in a pack. I would definitely like some Serum presets being in a pack. I do think that on one hand, Serum presets are very good for tweaking and using to your advantage. On the other hand, for color base, it doesn't do much good because it's kind of in that in-between spot where it's like, yo, 80% of the processing is not used on this specific preset, so it does not sound as good as it possibly could be with a professional mix and master. And samples and distorting them too much. That is another thing. I used to use a lot of samples, probably too much, and it just happens. It just happens. I know how to sound design, but it's just like, would I rather sit here spending 20 minutes sound designing my own sound, or would I rather just throw a sample in and resample it a little bit and have some fun, you know? And I only feel disappointed when I use a drop stack loop on a drum loop and can't even claim any credit for doing those. So here's the thing: you can claim credit for using loops and samples in your music as long as you have the free royalty and free copyright to do so. Now, let's say I'm not disclaiming, and I'm not going to specifically say you should use them or not, but if you pirate or if you steal a sound from a sample pack that you did not acquire legally, then yes, technically you do not own it. But let's say if you go to Splice or something and you throw them onto a song, then technically you have the free copyright and the free claim to using those. Well, I could throw some and see if you like them. Yes, please throw some presets and let's see how they sound. And if honestly they sound good, then I'll repeat some of the sounds that I've made in the past, and I will include them in with yours. Even if you have the copyright to claim it, it feels lazy. It does feel very lazy. That's why I'm kind of not interested in using something like cymatics loops, obviously, unless I'm making something like a trap beat, just because I don't want to sit here and end up making, like 80 different melodies and counter melodies for a beat I'm gonna sit here and listen to once. But if I'm making a whole song, then I won't use any loops when it comes to melodics. Even something like bass loops and everything, what I usually do, I'll sit here and I'll grab one section of it and I'll resample and I'll make it into something new, and then I'll make it into my own sound. Make a Diddy type beat in 5-minute challenge. That can be another day. Right now I have a different agenda going for today. Yeah, I want to try and do something productive. I'll definitely put that on the drawing board though. I do have a beer, water and talkies next to me though, so I'm definitely here for the ride. No, we're not going to talk about the voice crack. No, it didn't happen. No one heard it. But yeah, like obviously it's not going to show up because I guarantee I don't have any of the samples or projects or anything that corresponds with this project, but I can definitely open up something and show you. But there's another reason why I haven't been making music is because all my old projects I just don't have anything for it, because I've been adding new parts, and that fucks with the actual drivers and windows, and then that removes the software and the data on my hard drives and blah blah blah. So it just takes so long to actually do anything and get anything done. But I can see if this has anything. Yeah, like look at everything I'm missing. Oh my god. All the consolidated stuff too. but we can see. But yeah, pretty much this is like the one example of something I actually made stuff to. Even still, you see it's a lot of samples and kind of like the main bases. And you can't even fucking hear it because like half the processing is gone because I don't have the actual effects for it. And this is a really cool song that I want to finish, but it's gonna end up not finished because I have zero shit to finish the project because I've built and rebuilt computers for the last 8 months. Yeah, it was moved from another PC. I built like two different PCs from here. This was originally made on a laptop, then I built a PC, got most of the samples back, then I built another PC, and I got most of the PC, or most of the, I lost most of the shit because when you have a bad PC, you have to consolidate stuff, and when you consolidate stuff, it's hard to kind of transfer all of that audio to something like Google Drive because you don't have a lot of space without paying for it. Um, building PCs is really cool. It's just really annoying to transfer everything over, and I don't have any like external or hard drives or anything to move everything over. So I just have a backup of my projects, and unfortunately, all these consolidated tracks are just lost to time. So this track will unfortunately not be finished because I don't have anything for it. Um, but that's how most of my tracks are. Like I have probably hundreds of IDs and shit here that are just never gonna be finished just because I can. And that's the reason why I'm taking a huge hiatus is just because like man, most of this shit is just fucking is just gone. Like I can't even fucking make like work on any of this because it's just fucking over. And if I try and make something new, I just can't translate it. Anyway, let me see if anyone says something new. Okay, cool little main base. Okay, cool little yoink. Cheapskate, I don't know if you are still in the stream, but if you have anything that is properly named, then I would definitely prefer that over just BB20250280T031902 underscore 025 dash 0600 that underscore 124 BPM. I would definitely prefer that. Uh, if not, then it's chill, and I'll throw this the fuck in there. I don't care. You are going to see my quote unquote creative process when it comes to making a video. Fucking duh. Yeah, that's definitely it.
Fucking duh.
I'll include it, bro. I don't care. I don't care. I'll include it. Yo, what's going on with the server with like fucking us and Connor, bro? Like, dude, we need to play some like fucking R6 or some shit together, bro. Like R6, like fucking X just came out, man. I'll include it, man. I'll include it. I'll include it all. I don't give a fuck. It got hacked. What do you mean it got hacked? I mean, I won't show it on stream. Did it really get hacked? What's hacked about it? Cause it doesn't look like different or anything. Do y'all have? I don't know. We'll have to talk about it another time. But y'all gotta send me like a new server or some shit. Cause I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. But yeah, I'll go ahead and Or I guess more accurately, our accounts did. Yo, I'm just saying, who's the shitter in the friend group that got fucking hacked? That's my question. Was it Connor? It makes sense if it was Connor. Bubba? Yeah, that makes sense too. That makes sense too. So, Kingworm. Other than. I made a pack that I can send you. Do you want me to drop it all on Discord, or do you prefer I send it on Drive? You can do either one, man. You can send it on Discord, or you can send it to me on Drive. Either one fine. Either one's fine. Either one's fine, man. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. Dude, that's fine, man. Yeah, cause I thought it was crazy, man. Cause like, kind of like we all just kind of like stopped like hopping and like VC and shit and just playing shit, and I thought it was weird. Yeah, a little leak from Callan, 255. Uh, yeah, it was kind of fucking weird. Kind of fucking weird. Yeah, yeah. Is it this RAR file? I'm guessing it's this. I'm not sure. Dude, honestly, now I'm kind of like second guessing, like sitting here and like recording this drunk, because I just know Serum 2 presets. Okay, I guess I'll put it as Akiro, or if you want, I can put it as like your name in Discord. But if not, then just let me know. And make sure if you did send some shit during this stream, then please go ahead and send some links to your SoundClouds and link, like your fucking link tree, whatever the fuck you have, to my DMs or to the chat in general, or where the fuck you sent the fucking stupid fucking samples or whatever, send it to there, and I will include those in the description. Shit, I had a fucking Google Drive, but it's fucking all the way up in the fucking chat, and it's lost to time. So I don't care about telling you about it. Which polychrome sample you're missing? Yo, I'm missing specifically a C sharp major fucking 432 hertz fucking sample. Make sure you send me that. I'm just putting all that shit in there. We're fucking chilling, okay? We're fucking chilling. I put all that shit in there. We're fucking chilling. Yo, here's the fucking I can't stop fucking project. Yeah, I only spent 14 hours on this bitch, and guess what? All the samples are missing. Cause yeah, blah blah blah. I saw you included some Serum 2 presets. I'll look at those in my own time, but I'm just not caring right now. I'll be honest with you. I'll go ahead and check. Someone sent something in general. Oh, polychrome. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I think I have those. I think I used to have those. I think I made something with the Broken Skyline, which I like heavily abused that sample pack. The overs okay, like out of all of the paid, or I guess quote unquote premium packs that I've seen, the oversampled sample pack of color base is definitely the best because it definitely highlights the actual nature of color base and not just like, hey, yo, we're gonna take some fucking dog shit like rhythm base and we're gonna throw fucking like vocoder on there. You know, like you can tell Oversampled really wanted to uh take his fucking time and you know do his fucking due diligence and studying to make a really good color based sample pack, which I think is fucking cool even though it was like 3 years ago. Like even now, bro, like yo, I shit you not, do I have this shit open? I fucking do. Hold on, W Day Productions. um Yo, I gotta find this fucking sample pack. This fucking sample pack is probably the worst fucking sample pack I've ever seen in my fucking life. Oh my god, I can't even fucking type. I'm too fucking drunk. Color-based catalyst. It doesn't even fucking matter. They're all dog shit. Dude, listen to this fucking shit. I think it sounds like fucking dog shit, dude. Even the fucking description's fucking stupid, dude. I think this is the most dog shit color-based sample pack I've ever fucking seen, dude. And this came out like fucking 3 months ago. Like, it's fucking stupid, man. Like, I think like no way you're gonna like fucking market something as I mean, yeah, it was fine, quote unquote, but you have to realize you're also paying $24 for this fucking shit. Okay? Like I know free sample packs from actual color base artists that are fucking leagues better than this. Okay? Like, dude, if you want a really high quality, top notch fucking color based sample pack, then need to go to Mission World Shaker, and you need to download his 3 series of his color based sample packs, which are all free. Dude, all of these are fucking nice. Okay, the sample was made by Novasai, which is who is not a quote unquote color based producer, but all of these samples are fucking high notch, and I use them in every single one of my fucking songs, and all of them are free, and you get like at least 4 GB of sounds. In the sample channel, not the community sample. I see. I see. I do see those. I do see those. You want me to go ahead and just download all of these in the sample channel, or do you want me to just fucking wait for you to put them in the community sample? Because I don't know if these are final. Okay, I'll go ahead and download these. And I will put it under lyric, because that's what it's looking like you go under. Beautiful fucking pad. Beautiful stab. Beautiful color house. Beautiful color house. Color house variation. Shark stab. Shark stab. Shark stab. Beautiful. Everything's beautiful. Everything's beautiful. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like any underground artist is better than any fucking sample pack company trying to fucking do anything, dude. Like, dude. Like, it's always so fucking cringe trying to see like sample pack companies like fucking Wazoo on the color based trend, right? But it's just always so bad. There's no way Lyric is your actual fucking name, dude. I need to see an ID. Like, there's no way Lyric is your actual name. If you Lyric is your actual name and you ended up making music, that's fucking destiny, bro. That's like that's like you need to lock the fuck in and do whatever you can to become like a famous musician. This is fucking crazy. Also fucking public service announcement. Lyric and Akiro, both y'all need to send me some credit or some links to your Linktree or your SoundCloud to get some credit for the sample pack. If I do not get credit, I cannot include you in the description, and I just fucking hit my hand on the fucking desk. I cannot include you and give you proper credit for whatever the fuck you need. I did in DMs. Don't worry, I'm not gonna show your shit in fucking on the fucking stream. Yo, you got the last fucking, you got the same last name as me, bro. I shit you not, dude. I'm very open about what my name is. My name is Jacob Green. I'm very fucking open about it. Uh, Jacob Green. That's me, bro. That's fucking sick. That's sick, man. Yo, that's fucking sick. Uh, I used to live in a place called Greene County, Illinois or Indiana, and but it's green spelt with like like Greene with like the fucking e at the end, and it used to piss me the fuck off because everybody used to assume my name's ended with the e, and it just pissed me the fuck off. If Lyric was born in Indiana, we fucking could be. That's what I'm saying, dude. If we're somehow cousins, dude, I'll send him my address right now and he can come over. Like, Michigan's not bad. That's pretty fucking close. I lived in Livonia, Michigan for about 3 years. That's pretty fucking cool. This nigga sent me his fucking diploma. That's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I lived in Livonia, Michigan for about 3 years, and then but I was born in Terre Haute, Indiana. And now I reside in Missouri, which is fucking okay. You know, could I please have a download? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and geo blocking. No, I don't want that. I do music. My name is Lyric. That's pretty fucking cool, bro. Honestly, that's fucking gas. Lyric is such a fucking gas name. I'm in Texas right now. That's fucking dope. That's fucking dope, bro. If you're ever in Missouri, let me know, bro. If anyone's ever in Missouri, just let me know. We'll go out for dinner. I got a bomb ass fucking Japanese restaurant y'all can go to. I'd I'd turn my camera on, but personally I'm without a shirt right now. My titties are out. Not even a 10-hour drive. That's true. I know Goosey is in Texas right now too. And I think Houston, so St. Louis to Houston, Texas. I think it's only like an 11-hour drive. Yeah, 11, 12 maybe. There's probably some tolls here and there. Don't even try to open that cam, it'll be a bad idea. I'll be honest, bro, my titties are out. My titties are out. My titties are straight out. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely closer then. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm closer to the Arkansas border. Yeah, cool. Definitely cool. I love I've had a couple friends who were close to me, and I met up with them. One turned out to be a pedophile, but we don't talk about that right now. Um, but anyway, we did get your. I can do story time, but I think it's a long story. So essentially, a fellow that I was quote unquote good friends with for quite a long time. I found out he was only about an hour away from me, and I met up with him, and he came to my house, and he was pretty much on a call with this female for a majority of the time he was with me, and then I found out that female was 13 and he was 21. And then this was back when I was my other alias. Uh, and then shit happened. I called him out on my other alias. Some shit got started, and then blah 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 blah. He stopped making music. He made a new alias. Blah blah blah. Shit happened. That's pretty much the end of the story. Uh, Not sure what he's doing. Don't really care what he's doing. I'm doing my own shit. He's doing his own shit. Probably talking to kids still. But whatever. Still joke about it every once in a while. But anyway, like I said, Lyric Akiro, go ahead and DM me your socials if you can, please. I love for you to get credit for contributing to this pack. I definitely love to see smaller producers get credit for, especially if they contributed to something like this. Obviously, this is not going to be a paid pack. This is going to be free for anyone to download. So I'd love for people to have some type of notice for this. And let me go ahead and I will set up my recording. I do most of my stuff for free. I do a lot of my stuff for free. A lot of people don't know this, but this is for fun. I will show a little bit of what I used to do, because a lot of people don't know. But I used to be on this channel, which is Trickshot Archive, and I used to put a lot of free project files out, and a lot of free assets, really, for producers to kind of learn, because I feel like if I have a little bit of knowledge, then that'll help people who don't have that little bit of knowledge. Then that'll help. Plus, I want my music on Osu and Geometry Dash, because those are my top two games I play. I play a lot of Osu and Geometry Dash. Now, so Geometry Dash, I do my music is in Geometry Dash. I don't know if it'll pop up here, but this song was actually in quite a few levels in Geometry Dash, but Osu, I don't think so. Are the download links still up? Yes. It depends. So, a lot of these newer ones, especially, should be up, like the free melodic FLP, stuff like this. This is actually quite a funny joke. I'm a mania freak. I'm quite the opposite. I can go ahead and load it up and show you. Just because I am kind of chill, I don't think I want to record the actual video tonight, since I am quite intoxicated. But I do quite play a little bit of Mania, but like I said, it is a new computer. It is a new computer, so I don't want to actually download a bunch of stuff. And I'm not playing on tablets, so this is gonna be very bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna do fucking. I used to be sub to Trickshot, and I watched the channel when I started making music. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, it's just like all my old content used to be like completely like zeroed in on new producers, and trying to make like bass music, and now it's like primarily like color bass and like how to do color bass, which is the whole reason I started Yoku and I started making stuff on Yoku is because color bass was a really niche genre that wasn't exactly um what's the word? It wasn't shared. Downlink's still up on the old channel. If you want my honest feedback on it, it's probably a 50-50. Some of them might be up, some of them might not be up. If you want me to just say outright, I would say just go through the videos and try and go through them. Some of them are on a Google Drive, which there's a 50-50 chance, and some of them are not. Uh, it just depends. Like, obviously, like this, I have a limit of 15 gigs, and it's just hard to keep that up. This makes house music and switch to color bass. I've been wanting to do color house songs, but I struggle so much. For Color House, I did do a video on it. I did Color House like sharks. I might have a render of it on my second SoundCloud account. This is mainly for like very niche shit.
The following safety message is brought to you by Save Mo Lives. Large trucks.
Okay, we got an ad on SoundCloud. That's a fucking first. And I've also recreated a couple of Shark songs, but pretty much it's not hard. Just I would definitely say if you're interested in making Color House, then I would go in and search into making Future Bounce. Make a couple Future Bounce songs and really dwell into that kind of genre, because that'll get you a feel for kind of how the genre moves and how the tempo flows, because Color House isn't necessarily just like going crazy and making color bass at like a lower BPM. It's trying to mix the two genres. Simple when a minor was made from. That is very cool. That is very cool. It's cool to see inspiration like that, especially when I come from that inspiration. That's very cool. Mess around with chopping that sample from your Volume 2 sample pack. That's also very cool. I've been someone's calling me. Anthony. Okay, hold on. I gotta take this call real quick. I'll give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm finally fucking back. My dumbass friend fucking called me, and he decided to talk to me about if you're sitting here in a zombie apocalypse, what are you doing? And now they're having a fucking argument about if what kind of fucking zombies there are, and if there's different types of fucking zombies. Stupid fucking shit that happens at fucking 2 a.m. Right? Anyway, I'm fucking sorry. But anyway, it's cool to see inspiration like that, especially when it comes from my sample packs and shit like that. But the main thing is that inspiration comes from everywhere, and that wherever you find that inspiration from is super fucking cool. It doesn't matter if you sit here and you fucking look at Sabrina Carpenter and you're like, yo, what if that can be a fucking dubstep song? That's the dubstep song, you know? Sunny Sky. What's good? I sent you it, but I probably won't finish it. I'll fucking listen to it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm too drunk to care about leaking shit. Is this you? This is not you. Okay, this is... Okay, cool. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's not it. I'm sorry to see that. Okay, so I'm gonna dog on you just a slight bit. But anyway, one thing is that your sidechain is too deep. So, one thing I do is I'll open FL to fucking show you. Is that when you make your sidechain, it depends on how you have it, but I'm guessing you're using an automation clip. I put that into my fucking... When you make an automation clip, especially with sidechain, then the one thing you want to do is you see this giant tail that this sidechain has, is you're going to end up seeing that this drops off at some point. So when you're doing an automation, you really want it to only focus on the big end. From the way you're speaking, I'm not high. I do not do the marijuana. I'm drunk though. I'm very intoxicated, and I'm just wanting to kind of get ready for a community sample pack that I'm doing, and I've had a fun night. It's the 3rd of July, and we shot off some fireworks and we had a fun time, and I got drunk. Uh, but anyway, yeah. So whenever you're doing your fucking sidechain automation, you can use a compressor, which definitely helps a bit, but I don't like it because it doesn't work all the time. So you notice this drop off. Usually, I like to end it right before the drop off, and that way, the actual sidechain hits all of the main base and main attack of the kick. So that's an easy way to actually get shit. Definitely need to make shorter, only deduct near the transient. That's also a main point, but if you duck only the transient, then that means your transient will be fine, but the actual rest of the body of the kick will not be fine, and it'll get lost in the mix, which it depends on what kind of genre you're doing and what kind of style you're going for. But sometimes, let's say bro step, you want a lot of that low mid in that kick to be really punchy and visible. Dude didn't mix any touch. That's okay. I don't care if you sit here and completely use one of my samples, because guess what? I put it in a sample pack for people to use however they want, and I don't care how they use it. Um, but anyway, but yes, Sunny Sky, I am very intoxicated. I'm so used to to house mixing though. I would say if you're making house to color base, the only difference is how much compression you're using for your main like fucking mix downs and masters. I'd love to use an example from Callan here, but unfortunately, it's an unreleased song that I'm not going to leak here on stream. So, I'm going to just say, like, let's say you have a song that's pretty balanced out at about -3. You'd want it to be more compressed and more loud. I don't think I have ozone here in this example. I do have limiter. That's not limiter. I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, But so an easy way is turning the, let's say this is where your baseline 0 is and this is where your compression is sitting. That way you want your gain to be sitting here, so that way it's still getting that gain boost and that loudness from this compression, but it's not going to necessarily clip above 0. It's just going to get the loudness it is from you taking that extra gain. House mixing is definitely different, especially if you're doing kind of more a minimal house, like maybe like techno or like kind of bass house. Kind of, it's kind of more chill and on the undertone of that compression, where it's like, hey, we can sit at 0 with a nice mix down and we can be chill with it. But the second we hit over towards the area of being more compressed, it just kind of sounds bad. Something like bass music, it depends what kind of color bass you're doing, especially if you're doing kind of more of a Zim type deal. Then you can definitely stick with a less compressed version of that. Like, you'll hear this is not very compressed, and I got a fucking ad again, bro. God fucking damn it. Please play it. You can hear that's definitely less compressed, but if we go to something like, let's say, Beast Boy, then you're gonna hear this is a lot more compressed and a lot more in your ears. So it really depends on what you want to do and what you're trying to achieve. I would say if you're going for something heavier, then boost that shit as much as you can, bro. Boost that shit as much as you can. But try to go for something more chill, lay it down a little bit, set a different side chain to see if that's more what you're talking about. Let's see. A little bit more. You don't want to get the whole kick in there. You want to get just the body of the kick, and make sure it sounds comfortable. So I may be able to show what I'm talking about here. Yeah, we'll be able to. So this is 128. So let's just go ahead and get a kick in here. That's not the kick I want. You know what? That'll work. So let's say I want to sidechain this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to really look at this. I'm going to be like, yo, this starts to drop off about right here. So I'm going to place my sidechain right here. I'm going to drop it. And then that's where it's going to be. Now, let's say, for example, this doesn't sound that good. Maybe it's still a bit heavy. Which in this case, it is a little heavy. What I'll do is I'll drop it just a little bit more inside. Make sure it's staying at the same volume. You don't want the sidechain to be really noticeable. Like on unnatural, I'll see if I can unnatural. This sidechain on unnatural was still pretty deep. Even though it's not that noticeable, it's still a deeper sidechain than it probably should have been. And it just depends on, like kind of what's going on and what sounds good to your ear. And if you don't really know how to gauge that well, then that's where I go to, hey, you should probably go to other songs, probably by more favored artists. Like I would say, I would love to say like, hey, go to me and use my music as inspiration, but I'm not even at that level where I can really inspire people. Um, and that's because um, mine is not as polished as I want to. I would say go to like Chime or Zim or Skybreak just to really get that clear cut view of how this mixdown should sound. Uh, but but yeah, it's not better near the end of the kick. Yeah, it's just that if you can really hear the ducking towards the end of the kick, then you know your sidechain is definitely a bit longer than it should be. Keeper. Yeah, I have a huge speech impediment. You definitely don't hear it in videos because I cut a lot of it out, but I get shit on a lot by my close friends. I'll sit here and I'll like write, for example. I'll be like, "Yo, he's white," you know. Like I'll say some stupid shit like that. Um, Even though I took like 4 years of like speech training, like it's crazy. Like most of my speech is like definitely like stationed out and like fixed, but sometimes like I'll say right and it'll come out as white, you know. It just happens, you know. Okay. Uh, but yeah, but yeah. Um, how long have we been streaming for? Yeah, fair, fair. I'm streaming for an hour already. Um, I might end it. Okay, let's see. Unmixed and will never be mixed. I like that mindset.
Smoking mirrors see me clear when you close your eyes. Yeah, the messing around your fingers while you wore last night.
I'm gonna skip forward just a little bit because I don't know how it is with me. It's just I like hearing midsections and like kind of hearing a little bit of it. It kind of just fills me in for the rest.
Comfortable, 'cause any minute now.
Now, okay, in some worlds, this type of mixing and compression style is actually kind of favored, like in terms of what's the genre with like the cowbells and shit? Um, Funk. That's what it is. Uh, like sometimes like you can just have like super overly compressed stuff, and it'll just sound good, you know. Uh, I wouldn't say this is more of like brought down by its like mix, but more of its master, because sometimes if you have a really good mix, then you don't need a master at all. But if you have a really bad mix and a really bad master, then that kind of is where you get that uh loads of compression and it kind of builds up. It's a really bad mix. Um, Good mix and bad master. Uh, but yeah, this is one of the examples of where it's like, hey, if I mix really loud and you know, I don't I don't bring back up the volume, then like, yo, just kind of be wonky like that, you know. It's 2 a.m. I'm starting to hit that point where I'm very fucking tired. Check general for GOW loud it clips. Okay, let's see. Yo, bro, Tyler's still in this fucking. Yo! What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo! That's with a clipper? You're fucking joking, bro. There's no fucking way, dude. Oh my god. That's just, yeah, okay. Well, forget everything I said. That's just a mix issue. Oh my god. That's fucking crazy work, bro. I can definitely like plug in a guitar and like, hold on, wait. Let me grab my guitar. Oh, I just fucking railed my, oh my god. God damn, I just railed my fucking guitar on the ceiling. So here's the only bad thing about playing guitar in FL Studio is that there is gonna be a huge delay when it comes to the FL Studio ASIO. So I'd love to play guitar. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. So I can't play guitar on the FL Studio ASIO. Okay, well, never mind. Fuck me and every plan I had. I'm gonna put this guitar up. Yeah. I've been singing a lot. I've been playing guitar a lot, and I've been doing a lot of shit that's musically, like actual musically based instead of like, hey, I'm gonna produce music, because I've been having a lot of fun with it, way more fun than I have been producing music. Almost all my shit has been like a brick wall type wave four. If you want to get out of that kind of like hey, I'm just gonna forget about mixing, uh bro, honestly, like the big thing you can do is don't focus on like doing just fucking like mixing. Like, dude, I'll show you. Like, I would say my stuff is quote unquote well mixed, but really, bro, it's all just volume balancing and compression. Yeah, all I've been doing is really messing around with your samples and chopping them up, but I can't produce with shit. I am the exact same goddamn way. We're still practicing rhythmatics and time signatures. That is also very cool. I've been ever since when I've been producing music, I've been, you know, every EDM artist is mainly in 4/4, and ever since I've started playing guitar, I've had to actually learn like music theory and like time signatures and how to like read them. And it's weird. It's weird to think about because I'm like, you know, I've been making music for 10 years and now I'm finally like having this trouble of having to learn how to use time signatures and music theory to my advantage, you know? I mix a taste, and my taste is like the melodies are a bit volume balanced, but the drums are overblown. That's another thing. So like I said, all of my samples and everything is fucking blown out. But like my kick and snare, transient processor, fucking stupid easy fucking compressing, soft clip. What I would do is I literally every single thing has a soft clipper on it. Fucking half this shit here isn't even fucking mixed. Like honestly, and if it is mixed, guess what it is? It's compressor, soft clipper, and a fucking EQ. Like that's it. I changed it to 7/4, 8/4, and keep the 4 at the end. Just mess around with the first bar. I found it. Yeah, definitely when you stick to the 4-bar measure, kind of, you know, it's definitely easier. Like a lot of the music I've been learning I've been singing a lot. So I don't know if you guys heard Leaving, which that's like the first song I made where I actually sang, produced, and wrote the song. That is in 4/4 obviously, but ever since I've been playing guitar and singing, a lot of the songs I've been singing and playing guitar to, like they'll have some sections where it's like, like, yo, we're gonna have a single bar of like 3/4 just thrown in there, and it really gets your mind going, like, yo, now I have to pay attention to shit like this. Now we gotta start thinking in different time signatures. Um, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. When I was learning piano, I'm still not very good at piano. But when I was learning piano, they really try to delve in like the weird shit. Like, I think the weirdest song I learned was in 5/7, which is super fucking weird, in my opinion. Super fucking weird. Uh, but it really gets you thinking about kind of how the time signatures work. I really think it depends on what type of music, because if you start dwelling into different time signatures, then you have to make the music fit to that time signature, even if you do have this one bar of 3/4 or something of the such. Like, a lot of the time, I guess I can try and find Metallica might. Metallica might have something like that. And I did just move off of. Yeah, like, look at this shit. 2132? What the fuck is that? Like, what would that fucking metronome even sound like? Oh, it's muted. Like, it just sounds stupid, you know? Like, it just sounds so stupid. It just sounds so stupid. Like, why have such a stupid time signature? But you have to think about it. You have to think, like, you have to narrow it down, and you have to really use like the skills you learned in school and shit to be like, yo, instead of 2132, it's gonna be fucking 5/8 or some shit, like just something stupid. Um, by the way, I am the most listened fan on Unnatural by me, Stokely, Callum Mushroom, Ira, and Glass Splitter. Go follow Overtone, by the way. I don't know if you guys heard Overtone. I'm proud of this. You guys want to hear this?
Oh, it's you, the Capital One
Dude,
Bank
it's
guy.
a fucking ad again. Dude, I fucking hate ads. This is me! Cool, man. Cool shit. Go follow Overtone right now. I sent you another sample with an example missing around rhythmatics. Cool. Let's see it. Did you send it in DMs? You did. Let me hear.
You think you Michael B. Jordan, don't you, nigga?
Yeah, as another thing where you have to think about it in standard time, and you really have to like try and dwell down to like a normal time signature, or else it just sounds weird. I never got ads on. Must be a USA thing. I think it's an ad blocker thing too. I think my ad blocker, like I said, it's a new computer. What ad blocker am I using? I'm using Ad Shield. Yeah, this shit must suck. This shit must suck. This shit must suck. I don't know, like a lot of times I use like just use Oprah's built-in. Does Oprah's built-in actually work though? Because it doesn't work on YouTube. That's the only bad thing is that you know YouTube's been like cracking down on like ad blocking and shit, and that's just been annoying. Like I'll sit here and like I'll want to watch a video, but it takes like 6 years to actually load. Like let's go to my homepage and I'll show you. Like I have fairly decent Wi-Fi. Okay. Like yo, let's go to fucking Holy Springs living inside your head. Oh, it actually fucking worked. Let's see what the House sends GOP's big beautiful bill to Trump. Okay, fucking well now all of a sudden it's fucking working, but usually it's like, yo, you're experiencing some kind of fucking blah 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 blah. Or SoundCloud, I'm pretty sure. I just need to find like a good like all-in-one ad blocker. Yeah, I'll definitely turn on like Oprah's built-in, cause why not? Block ads. And it reloaded the page. Cool. But yeah, man. I don't know. It's kind of chilling. It's kind of chilling. It is 2:15 at this point. I should probably go to bed. Probably watch some YouTube. And go to bed. No, I did say I'm gonna make a video, but I'm still very drunk. I've been sipping on a beer this entire time. So I definitely don't think I'm gonna be making a video tonight. I'll make it in the morning though. I'll wake up here in 5 hours, let the dogs outside, and have some fun. But anyway, I have been on hiatus for the last couple of months. I've been doing my own shit. Like I said, not feeling very musically wound, if you were. And you know, I've just been chilling, trying to take a break from music to try and get my shit together. But once I'm back, I'm gonna be back better than ever. Yeah. I did skip over all this shit. 22 There's no shot it's negative 22 dB. It's negative 22 dB. Well, that's Pro L. Pro L is kind of like cringe when it comes to like its actual like real-time monitoring. The only thing is with Pro L is that it's not exactly real time, quote unquote. Which people might think is better, but I think if you're going to be using a plugin for limiting, you might as well just use Ozone. Not the Elements. The Elements doesn't have everything you want, but the actual FabFilter limiting doesn't do that much in terms of like true time peaking. I've been on a 2-year break. I don't like to go on a break that much. Like I think I haven't made a video for like 4 months. And even that kind of fucking hurts me. Because I don't like to... I feel like whenever I make videos, I have an expectation of people who follow me and expect quality videos out of me. Quote unquote quality. And you know, it's kind of... I like to do shit. But I just can't... I feel like... I just can't make a song for some reason. It's driving me insane. I can't make music either. Leaving. I don't, like I said, I don't know if you've heard Leaving. I mean, I guess I'll play it. Leaving was a very subdued song that had nothing to do with my actual production process. And then this Love in the Dark that I did a release in Diamonds. Those are both backlog songs that I did release. And then, you know, the rest is kind of, whoa, I can't leak those. And then the rest is kind of, you know. You even fight for me to stay by your side. If I wanted. So yeah, I'm singing. That's like the first song I actually did where it's like different. And then these are both backlog songs that I ended up finishing. Uh, so, I don't know what I need to do. Maybe try to collab to do half the work. Uh, okay, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't just try and collab to just like halt off half the work to people because collabing, like let's say for example you're collabing with somebody with the same doll as you. Like if you were to sit here and just like fucking throw off the project file of someone and be like, "Yo, make some shit to this, get up until the second drop." You know, that's not what you should do in a collab. A collab should be focused on intermingling, you know, intertwining both of the parties, you know, kind of styles and really getting to know each other. You know, it's like sex. You know, you really want to fucking get deep in there, right? If you just sit here and just pass off some shit to someone and just expect them to do a bunch of shit, then and eventually it's gonna sound like one person's songs and not the others. Um, but if you sit here actively on a call with somebody and you actually sit down and enjoy creating the song together, then you're gonna turn out with a beautiful result that both of you are going to love. Years down the road. I released an EP in 2023, deleted it, and then went on hiatus until November 2024 as I built up my sound. That's what I'm thinking. What I don't even know what I want to do with my sound yet because honestly, as it's standing right now, I'm fucking tired. As it stands now, Color Bass has now fallen off of the bandwagon and really has gotten dull to me. And I'm like, I don't know what I want to do with my sound and what I want to do with the future of my alias and my music. I don't know if I want to sit here and really dial in a sound that's unique and a sound that everyone around me can enjoy, or if I just honestly just want to quit music altogether. I just don't know, and I'm in between both. I would say Callan. Callan is a good example of how he turned a dying genre into something that is definitely in between. He's definitely put his own spin on it, man. It's super dope. Even now, everything that Callan sends me, like it's just always super dope and it's super fucking cool to see. Um, you know, it's just so cool to see, and I'm like, man, I want to get to that point where I want to make my own sound. And at this point in my journey, I'm like, man, I've done with the amount of time I put in, man, I should be way better than I am now. And I just don't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know if I just want to fucking like disappear for like 2 years and just like drop some crazy fucking shit, or if I just want to stop now while I'm while I got a little bit of an audience, you know. Uh, I use a scroll gun projects for reference in tutorials, dude. I'm just telling you, wait like maybe a couple weeks and you're gonna be so fucking flabbergasted. He's about to drop the biggest project of his fucking life, dude. I've been using it personally before the hiatus for months. Like it's been my go-to fucking I was gonna say it now, he's already previewed it. It's a plugin. It's my go-to plugin for color bass and anything melodic. It's just fucking dope. It's just so fucking cool. It's so nice. It doesn't use any CPU. It's very fucking CPU friendly. It's so fucking cool. He designed everything himself. It's fucking sick. It's fucking sick. If you haven't seen it already, go to his YouTube channel, check it out, drop him a comment, dude. It's so fucking nice. It's coming out soon. It's so cool. It's so cool. I've been using it for months. I shit you not, dude. It's the exact same as PitchMap and Chroma, but it's 20 times better. 20 times better. So fucking good. So fucking good. Everything's customizable. You can use your own sounds. You can use every sound. You can use fucking samples, vocoding, fucking. You can probably use someone moaning. Like I'll be straight. Everything's great. But yeah, definitely like playing around with it. It definitely helped me kind of get back into the loop of gotta start saving. Well, that's the good thing, man, because it's free. He's gonna release it. It's gonna be free. That's the best thing about it. Callan doesn't care about money, so it's gonna be free. It's gonna be free. Like he released a couple like very exclusive thing that like really dwell into his like his production style, like as a paid item, but this is gonna be free. Yeah, I've talked to him a lot. Good friends with him. Definitely know. I even told him, I'm like, dude, you really should make this like a paid like plugin or some shit. He's like, yeah. No, don't want to. That's cringe. Kinda cringe. I don't want to be Paper Skies. But yeah. Anyway, it's 2 a.m. Think I'm gonna go to bed. I might live stream a little bit tomorrow of me actually making the video. But if not, then there should definitely be a community sample pack released either tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday of this week. Will be released for sure. Might be the shittiest video you ever seen, but it will in fact be released. Do free it first, then when it gets popular, make it paid. Honestly, that's not a bad idea, but that's a little scummy. That's a little scummy. But Akiro, Lyric, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Definitely a late night stream. I appreciate y'all. I will be heading out here. I do got Puppy waiting for me in bed. But thank y'all. I appreciate it. I don't know what this top fan bullshit is yet, but I'll figure it out at some point. Yeah, of course, man. Definitely hit me up at some point. Go ahead and send me any songs you make. I'll definitely give you feedback on it. I love giving feedback for people. But yeah. Anyway, you boys have a good time. All right. I'm gonna head up. You boys have a good one. Bye-bye.